I'm Erin with Prairie Child Photography, and welcome to Prairie Child Studio Lighting Bootcamp for Absolute Beginners. If you are here, chances are you're interested in studio photography. And how did this whole online workshop come to be? Really, I was approached by a few photographers throughout the years that just really were interested. How do you get started? How do you know what equipment to buy, what equipment not to buy? Really from a beginner standpoint, and that's exactly where I began 5 years ago. So it resulted in the creation of a weekend boot camp, and from there the creation of this online course. So now if you're not from the island, or it's just easier to take in your own home and at your own pace, and you know, be able to go back and forth practicing with your own setup, that's what it's here for. So as I said, this is for absolute beginners. We're going to take you A to Z, what you need to know to set up your own studio, and what space you actually need, what equipment you need. You know, I say need, not want, because there's lots of wants out there in the world of photography, but really what you really need to have a basic studio to get going. So this program is a series of videos where we're going to talk about all the different pieces of equipment that I use in my studio. I'm going to walk you through some of the basic setups that I use. It also includes a workbook, which you can download here, and I don't know if you can see that really, but it's full of all the information that's talking about the type of equipment that I use in my own studio, what I feel, you know, is worth the money, is not worth the money, what you can really get away without, and has some lighting diagrams in there that you can then practice and develop your own style. So I really hope that you join me on this journey. I just want to quickly say though, who is this not for? If you have experience in the studio, really, you're not going to find best bang for your buck here. As I mentioned, this is for beginners, and so it really is going to the basics. So if you have a bunch of experience, you're going to find a lot of it is information you already know. So I would just steer you perhaps somewhere else because this really is targeted towards beginners. But if you're still with me and you are interested in getting your feet wet in studio photography, then have a read through some of the testimonials from students who've taken it before, and hopefully you'll join me, and I'll see you on the next page.